smaller would have been fine.
Okay, you're on. Kim, our new assistant governor.
Thank you. I am happy to do this. John said to me in a recent meeting, I am only 3 clubs that I have under my realm of jurisdiction. So he said, Kim, you'd be the perfect person to have a 4th club, since he didn't want to say I'm the only one who doesn't have 6 or 7 clubs. So he was using his district governor political correctness. So this is fun, and happy to be here. My Rotary experiences, I've been a member of 3 clubs, not because they didn't like me and they kicked me out, but work and different things have moved me around. So I started in Lancaster with their large club, moved to York. I'm a past president, past treasurer, and I also was a club service lane chair. So I think I've been a Rotarian for 15 years, and I'm now in the Hanover Club. And Greg Staub actually asked me to be assistant governor for the clubs that I manage in our area. And I really didn't know what that meant or what I was doing. And that's also a gift that all district governors have, is to get you to do things and only give you a little bit of information. So just forewarn you. That's a bad thing. I'm sure John and Juliet are not going to do that. But I am a marketing and development professional. I'm with the Visiting Nurse Association in Hanover. So again, I'm happy to be here, and I've heard a lot of great things about all of you. So thanks for letting me join.
Thanks, Kim. Apologize for my moving around. I'm moving to a cooler place. Also, somebody in the survey said that it's important that we have fun. So I'm having a beer while we're going to have this meeting. We'll see how it goes. All right. So next thing we should do is probably buzz around the room a little bit. Juliet, why don't you go next as district governor nominee?
Okay. Hi, everyone. So I'm Juliet Altenberg, and I'll be district governor in 2022 when we have the first female Rotary International president. Yes. Very exciting. I'm past president of the Rotary Club of Mechanicsburg North. I was just president last year. I've been a Rotarian for 7 years. I am chair of the newly formed District 7390 Safety Committee, and we've had several meetings now to develop guidance for clubs as they navigate COVID-19 and plan to meet in person together for club meetings, for service activities, for fundraisers, you name it. And as everyone knows, as we go through this pandemic, every day is different, new guidance emerges. So it's going to be our responsibility to keep everyone informed and share best practices that are happening throughout the district as we meet together. As far as my professional background and my paid job, I have been a nurse for the last 36 years, worked in a trauma center for the first 20 in Allentown, Pennsylvania, and now I am director of the Pennsylvania Trauma Systems Foundation, which is the accrediting body for trauma centers in Pennsylvania. So we help support hospitals that are trauma centers and giving the best care possible for injured patients. And we do a lot of research. We collect data on every patient cared for in the state. We do a lot of education. We hold conferences. And it's a great position, very meaningful work. So happy to be here.
Thank you, Juliet. All right, let's see. Membership Chair Kevin and past president. You want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Sure. My name is Kevin Engel. I'm with the Elizabethtown Rotary Club, and I am the district membership chair for this year. Have been for a couple of years. I am interested in getting more people on my side of the team that want to do good in the world. That's really what I'm interested in. So just love seeing all the faces, any additional faces, any faces that are on my team, you know, who want to do good in the world. That's what I'm motivated by. I was president of the Elizabethtown Rotary Club in 2016, 2017, and we tried something different and created another meeting for our club. And because we recognized that a Friday afternoon club simply doesn't attract a lot of people who could be Rotarians. Specifically, what I was thinking, I mean, like what teacher? I mean, teachers are Rotarians at heart, right? Because they want to do good in the world. And those are the people I want on my side, but they couldn't join our club. So we're missing an opportunity, not only teachers, but other people. And we created another meeting, another alternate time to meet for our club. And it has been a huge success. And it's almost like 2 clubs bloomed in a couple of years, but we're still one club and work together. I love it when there's a guy that I've known that has been in our club for X number of years. And then there's someone who joined our Monday club, 3 years ago, and they never meet. And we're on a service project together, and they're like, who are you? And who are you? Well, hey, and relationships are made. So that motivates me to just see, have more people on my team and our team that want to do better for the greater good. So glad to be here, and thanks for the invite, John.
Absolutely. So I promised you guys that I would bring different folks from around the district to introduce you to, so you could see, put a name to a face, see who's doing what. Chelsea, I know you talked about maybe being involved in membership for our club. Kevin is the district membership guy. He would love to help grow this club, help you, and so and Juliet, of course, is doing Juliet, she could go on for an hour about all the things that she's doing. So we have some great people, some other folks that couldn't make it this time. We'll make it perhaps to the next one. So we'll just keep rolling them in and see how it goes. So just in case, I think, okay, Megan, you weren't here last time, so why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are?
My name's Megan Swope. I am a sales director with Mary Kay, but I am also a registered nurse. Some of you may not know, but I've returned to nursing, and I work at the Penn State Health Milton Hershey Medical Center now in peri anesthesia. So that has been something I returned to after 20 years away. So that's been a big change in my life. But so I was very interested to hear from our esteemed nurse in trauma. But I'm really excited to be a part of the group, and excited that I get to put some faces with the email addresses, and look forward to getting to hopefully at some point meet everyone in person.
Thank you very much, Megan. We're excited to have you on board as well. Let's see, Nathan, I don't think you were at the last meeting. Are you able to tell everybody who you are?
Hello, Nate McWilliams here. Nice to see some familiar faces on the call here. Yeah, I work with John Anthony. I used to work with Juliet. I am the treasurer for this new group, and I look forward to helping out with that. I was in trauma with Juliet for many years. Now I'm doing mortgages with John, and had wanted to get involved with the Rotary for a long time, even back when Juliet was really encouraging me to join. And now this provides a great opportunity for me to be involved. I've always had a service-minded approach to life, and I look forward to helping everybody else. And again, I'm treasurer this year.
Yeah, you can say that again. Nathan and I met when he was serving on the school board. He now serves on the Wildcat Foundation in Mechanicsburg. He is fully engaged in the community. So certainly glad to have him on board. Let's see, Karen, you weren't on the last call. Would you like to go next?
I was not. Yeah, I had said some things before everybody joined, that this passport club is really an answer for what I want. Because as much as I've seen John and heard John, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like, yeah, but I just cannot make weekly meetings. It's just too crazy. So it feels good to finally be involved, although don't test me on anything because I haven't learned a lot yet. I've heard about the 4-way test, and I know I could say it if someone started it like a song, but I'm like, I know the basic foundations, and it's just to serve, and I'm all about that. So in my non-John life, I teach 5th grade in Camp Hill, and feel very lucky to have that as a career.
I'm not sure if you were on, Megan. Karen is my wife. That's why she said my non-John life.
Yeah.
So, okay, speaking of people that know me, Chelsea, do you want to go next?
Sure, Uncle John. So John is my uncle. I am pretty used to calling him John, though, professionally, because we work together in other capacities to serve downtown Mechanicsburg together. I think I'm going to start calling myself interim president-elect. Is that fair?
Sure.
Okay. I am the interim president-elect. Uncle John has promised me that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to become president. Because I am new to Rotary. I'm very excited to be here. My full-time job, I am the Assistant Director of Athletics for Millersville University. I do fundraising and revenue generation for them. And then part-time, the capacity that I work with Rotarians a lot and Uncle John a lot is I am the Marketing and Promotions Coordinator for the Downtown Mechanicsburg Partnership. It's a small nonprofit that services local businesses in downtown Mechanicsburg. So I'm very excited to be here. I'm excited. I'm new to Rotary as a member, but I've had nothing but positive experiences with all Rotarians I've encountered in my various professional experiences. And I look forward to serving in any way I can. And I apologize if you hear my dog Zola. Wow, that was so well timed. If you ever hear Zola, she's just excited to be part of Rotary as well.
She's the mascot for the Passport Club. That's awesome. So Chelsea is currently my favorite niece because she's the only one in Rotary. So there's that, right? Okay, so who did I miss? Erica, are you with us still? Do you have a mouthful of salad?
Yeah, I do. Hi, everyone. I am serving as your secretary. I've enjoyed being part of the Rotary in Perry County while I was an executive director up there for a couple years. And I am your road warrior. Since I moved to Central PA about 7 years ago, I think John was one of the first people I connected with. I've worked down in York County and up in Northumberland and everywhere in between. So love being here and happy to serve.
I'm so happy that you're engaged. Thank you very much. Christine, are you with us?
I am. Hi, everyone. As it turns out, I was a member of the Mechanicsburg North Rotary Club, so I know several of you. But my job and growing my business caused me to be extremely disengaged, as we know. So I kind of went rogue and did my own passport thing. I think I visited probably 10 to 12 clubs in our district, including Elizabethtown many times. I have visited Hanover. Liz invited me to Hanover, so I've been to the Hanover Club. I invited Megan to this group, actually, told her about Rotary. And I own a business, most of you probably know, called Live, Work, Play Media, where I do advertising and marketing. So short and sweet, because I think I know everybody, unlike me.
Thanks, Christine. Yeah, one of the great things about Rotary, as Kevin mentioned, is the networking piece and getting to know people. The relationships you develop are lifelong. Well, they have been so far. We'll see how far it goes, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I don't know if Nathan mentioned he's our treasurer, but he'll be working with us on that part of it. So the newest member of our family was born, I think it was Friday. Becca Kuzma, I knew her as Petrie because of her dad, had her baby. She was going to be our president, and then she got pregnant. It was kind of inconvenient for us, but I guess it worked out for her. And the baby is absolutely spectacular. I'll see if I can dig up a picture before we're done. And it has a name that I can't remember. But anyway, she's all is well. Mom and baby are fine. They're all recovering. She's at the hospital and didn't feel like she'd be able to zoom in. I said, well, I guess I can't blame you. So she'll be with us as soon as she can. So back to the agenda, Wink. Let's see what we have. All right, so Melissa has agreed to be president of the club, thank goodness. She couldn't be with us tonight because she's also president of her area VFW. And I'm on the move because the mosquitoes may actually carry me away if I stay outside. So she'll be joining us moving forward, but couldn't make it tonight. And then, of course, you have your interim president-elect Chelsea. Jack Greenawalt is happily going to be VP. Erica, as she mentioned, will be the secretary and has already done a great job. The minutes from last meeting are sitting on our drive. Nathan is treasurer. Rick is at I believe, an anniversary party, he said. And so he'll be joining us, and he is your foundation chair. And Chelsea, of course, will be membership. So super excited. Got a powerhouse team. This is going to be a great club as we get our feet underneath us. I wanted to roll out a couple of pieces of news for you. First was the first woman Rotary International president, as Juliet indicated, was announced. And we're super excited to have her. She's in a district, I believe, that actually borders the U.S. and Canada. I actually can't remember her last name. Jennifer, do you remember Juliet? Now you're going to Google it real quick.
Jones.
Jones, there it is. Yeah, tough name to remember, right? So Jennifer Jones will be our president the year that Juliet is our district governor. And for those of you who are in Rotary brand new, this is monumental. There are still clubs in Europe who don't allow women to join. And so Rotary was not, no women were allowed in Rotary until about 1985, believe it or not. It started in 1905, and about 1985, the Supreme Court kind of forced Rotary to bring women in. And what a blessing that's been. And we'll take a look at the membership of this club. It's mostly women in a lot of ways. So very excited about it. And Jennifer is a powerhouse. If you ever heard her speak, you should Google her just to listen to her talk. She's fabulous, and will represent everything well. So the elimination of polio in Africa. So this happened yesterday. It was announced. It's been 2 years since they have been polio free, and so they've certified it. Was it 2 or 3? It might have been 3. And so they certified it literally yesterday. If you're not friends with or liked on or like our Facebook page, the district Facebook page, I would get on there. I'm trying to use that as a way of disseminating information faster than the weekly email that comes out from Melissa. If you're not on that, please email Melissa and get on to the weekly e-news list. So this is very exciting news. Again, we're now down to 2 countries in the world that have polio. And although the number of people that have polio went up this year for the first time in a very long time because money has been rerouted from polio eradication to COVID handling. So one of the reasons that we're going to be pushing very hard this year to raise money for polio is to get that number back down again and keep it contained in those 2 countries. So, but very exciting news. The new passport club was anointed. Yeah, so that's us. Another great piece of news for our district, the new safety committee, Juliet. The new communication committee, the chair of the communication committee is in your club. She's a transfer in from Littlestown, the Littlestown club. She is a dynamo, just a PR professional and an amazing woman, and is going to do a great job as the committee person, the communication committee chair, and also a member of your club. The Tri-District Conference, you are the first club to hear this live, is going to go virtual. We are not going to have it as a live event. We're going to do it virtually. And so the plans on that will commence in the next week or so. If you're interested in participating and putting together the conference, please let me know. Also, the new Polio Plus Society. So my background is a copy of that pin that you get when you promise. You sign up to promise to give $100 a year towards the eradication of polio until polio is eradicated. You get a pin, you get recognition, and you get to be one of the first and coolest members of the Polio Plus Society. So this is a new thing that we've started this year. I wish I could tell you that I made the idea up. I stole it, but most ideas that I do are stolen. It's fine. But it's going to be awesome. We're going to raise a lot of money, I think, through that. Okay, so quick question. Does anybody do their homework and know the 6 areas of focus? I don't think I can see all of you, so I'm sure somebody's raising their hand. Oh, Karen, yes. What do you think?
Environment was one of them. Like
Environment was the 7th one. Yes. The
wait.
one.
Oh, wait, there's 6. Okay.
So the 6 areas of focus
Education.
were 6 until this year when they announced the 7th, which was environment.
Education then.
Education, you got it. Yep, that's one of them.
Peace and resolution conflict.
Peace and resolution conflict. Conflict resolution. You're right.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay, I was close.
Yeah, you got it. It's fine. The right words in the wrong order still work for me. Anybody else? All right, someone say, go ahead.
Something maternal? Something maternal comes to mind.
Well done, Christine. All right, so here's a story, just a quick way of remembering the 6 ways, the 6 areas of focus, right? One of the most, if not the most important thing in sustaining life on Earth is
Water.
water, right? So water and sanitation is our first of 6. If you have clean water and sanitation, that prevents disease, right? Disease prevention and treatment come from, in part, clean water and sanitation. When you have disease prevention and treatment, moms can have babies. So maternal health and children is the 3rd one. If you look at that and you say, wow, now moms and babies are healthy, that means that you need and can have basic education and literacy for those children. And if you have basic education literacy for those children, that means that you're going to have great economic and community development because you're going to have healthy people. And if you have economic and community development that is strong, you have peace and conflict resolution. This is the way they taught it to me at the Rotary Leadership Institute, and I think it's a kind of a cool way to remember it. Although I don't always remember it, but I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. So the quiz next month or next meeting will be, can you remember it, using that story? This is going to be in the shared drive. You're certainly welcome to look it up if you'd like to. Also, I'm recording this, so you'll be able to listen to it again if you really care. The 6 areas of focus are important because we as a club can get grant money tied to one of those areas. So whatever area you're most interested in, you could apply for a grant and get as much as $2,500 towards something that you care about, that you can take care of in our community through one of those areas of interest. And my beautiful wife is correct. The 7th area is the environment, which starts from a grant perspective on July 1st, 2021. So lots of great stuff there. Just want to kind of give you a little bit of Rotary education. I wanted to also mention that you guys did complete the poll. If I pull it up, I think, can you see the 11 responses, top left-hand corner, the words 11 responses? Nod, yes, good. So the next document, if I click over, is the Excel grid from that. And on here are all of the responses from the days, the time of day that you like to get together, the days of the week that you think might be best, and then other things that you want to work for or towards your area of interest in Rotary. These are all, there were 10 responses in all. And so that was a great start. I'm going to leave it on the shared drive so that you can review it. I want to let you know, though, that the 2 winners are Tuesday evenings as the number 1 picked time and day. But there were a couple of close runners up at Thursdays and Mondays. So when we think about when we want to have our next meetings, keeping in mind that Tuesday evenings were the top picks. Any comments? Anybody want to chime in? All right, hearing none, going back to my agenda. So did everybody, I'm not even going to ask this, but everybody has a copy of the Google link. If you have a problem getting in, please let me know. Everything that you need in the whole wide Rotary world is there, or on our website, which is rotary7390.org. The Facebook page that I referenced this is the link. Again, this document is in the drive, so you can always get to it, or you can just seek out Rotary 7390 and that page will come up. Please like it and you'll get information hot off the griddle. Coming events, did anybody make, well, I know because I went. Rotary Means Business last week was fabulous. We had some great people there. I would encourage you to go to the next one online where we have 30 to 40 people show up from around the district and talk about what they do and how to do business with them. One of the things that this club should probably be thinking about next is World Polio Day. Does anybody who has not been around for very long want to take a shot at what day that is? No, because how would you know, right? October 24th is World Polio Day. And so what we do is we honor that day by trying to raise additional money for the eradication of polio. Just as an FYI and a piece of knowledge, the Gates Foundation matches our dollars 2 to 1. So if you were to give your $100 towards your Polio Plus Society membership, it would actually equate to $300 in eradicating polio around the world. So what we talk about in events, we've done Pints for Polio. Some of you have attended those in the past. They may or may not be something that will be able to be put together in October. And so we're looking for different ideas on what we can do in addition to perhaps our club could do something like a ice cream pints for polio. Or another idea that was brought up was some folks have donated their lunch money for a day because they're not paying for their meal because they're staying at home. So they donate their lunch money for a day, and a club of 20 people, that could mean $400 or $500 towards polio. So your club should think about what you'd like to do on World Polio Day, October 24th, as a way to help out. That could be your first service project, so to speak. Your charter night. I'm gonna put out a survey about these dates for charter night in October, and maybe even push it a little bit till November and see what works for all of you. I'll put that out before the next meeting. And just to keep it on your calendar, the November Foundation dinner, it will be virtual, easy for you to attend. There will not actually be a dinner this year, but it will be a very cool event. You'll get to see and meet a whole lot of really cool people. I want to remind you about the trainings that are happening on a monthly basis. Our own membership chair, Kevin, did the last one. It was recorded. It is found on our website, and was a great presentation, Kevin, on developing new members. So there have been a couple of those now, and one every month coming. So very exciting. You can join them live on the second Monday of the month. Okay, so I wanted to put it out there. What else do you all want to talk about? Because I've run through my agenda and it is right about the time that we should be done. So what are your thoughts? What do you guys want to talk about?
Uncle John, I have a quick housekeeping question.
Yes.
Now that Melissa has graciously agreed to be our fearless leader, should we be trying to organize a leadership team meeting to talk through taking some of these logistics off of your plate?
Because nobody wants to hear me talk like this every week, right? Or every other week.
You twisted my words.
No, I'm saying I'm good. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd be happy to help facilitate that if you'd like. So yeah, between Melissa, the bunch of you got together once, right? Before we submitted the application.
Yeah, when Rebecca was president.
Yeah.
I think we got together twice, actually.
Okay.
Oh no, the three of us got together, and then the leadership team got together.
That's right. Yeah.
And then COVID hit, and then the world changed.
and then the world collapsed. Yeah, so that'd be a great idea. Maybe we could do that, and then we can put out a date for the next meeting from your meeting. You know, you can analyze what came through on the poll and kind of think through what you want to do. That'd be awesome. You sure you don't want to be president, Chelsea?
No comment, but I did see in chat that Erica put here, I'm willing to do a spaced meeting at Capitol Joe's.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe Erica, if you and I want to talk offline and figure out, I feel like virtual might be most convenient for some of the people on leadership, but do you want to talk, Erica? Do you want to talk about it offline?
Erica's nodding her head. You just can't see it, I'm sure. Yeah, so because Erica runs in Carlisle, you're out in Millersville, Jack is in Harrisburg, Nate's here in Mechanicsburg, so you've got people kind of spread out all over the place. Maybe virtual will be, I don't know, it's up to you guys, obviously, but do what you need to do. If you need help, everybody in the district wants to help, so. Okay, what else? Any other questions?
Yeah, what was that last thing? Something about a runner, space runner, or when you had your screen shared?
Club runner?
Yeah.
Space runner?
Oh, club runner, but space Capitol Joe's. I merged the two.
Ah, gotcha. Club Runner is the online facility that kind of runs the club. So your information will be in there. Dues will be paid through there. You'll have a website because of it. And you'll pay for that with funds that are raised through the charter night event that we're going to have. So that's kind of a next stepper. And you've got one of the best club. Oh, and Club Runner is the training topic for this coming month. So for September, we're actually having people from Club Runner come and teach online how to run the Club Runner better. So if any of you would like to join us for, and I think I said the second Tuesday, no?
Monday.
Is that right? Second Monday of the month. Anything else? Any other thoughts? All right, good. I can't wait till I'm not running this and you guys are, so I'm looking forward to you guys having that meeting. I think what it'll be for me to help you is to reach back out to the folks that are on the list and help bring them to these online meetings so that everybody can kind of meet everybody. And the cool thing about this is you can start now going to other club meetings. So those meetings are happening across the district. Many of them are online. Some of them are actually live. And so don't forget about I am attending meetings now on a regular basis. You're welcome to join me virtually if you'd like. And I would even introduce you as a member of the newest club to their club. So that actual schedule is online on the district website. Okay, thank you very much. Have a fabulous, oh wait, the four-way test. Does anybody know it? Yeah, not you, Kevin. Okay, so the four-way test, quick story. The gentleman who created the four-way test was in a business, I forget how many years ago, that was failing. Absolutely, it was super successful and then it was failing. And he developed this four-way test as a way to measure every single thing they did in the business. And through this measurement, he was able to rebuild his business to massive success. And so the four-way test is, of the things that we think, say, or do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? Boy, was I nervous I was going to forget that without having it in front of me. So we'll put it up on the screen next time so that you all have it, because we'll be saying it every meeting. All right? Cheers. Have a good night.
Good night,
Seeing you
everyone.
all. Great seeing you all.
Take care.
Thank you.